So we got knife in ceiling. Okay, perfect. Well, good labels, Morgan. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. So
whoa, and that's barely in.
It's barely in there. Like just when I first saw it, I was questioning as to whether or not it was levitating because I was like, it doesn't look like it's in there. It was barely in there, JD. Like you don't understand. Like I don't know how the weight of the knife didn't fall down. I freaked out. I made Kevin, from the manager of Black Sheep, come take it out of the ceiling. I wouldn't touch it.
Welcome to Creepalachia. The time has arrived. Finally, Morgan Morrison is in the studio, and we're going to talk cupcakes. We're going to talk life in Logan, which is where you grew up, and we're going to talk about Harry, your visitor of the bakery here of late.
Today's special guest.
Yeah. So for you, those of you, I'm sure most of you know Morgan, but for those of you who don't, we're going to get into a little backstory of Morgan first off, but we're going to talk a haunted bakery for a majority of this episode and try to conjure up some friendly, familiar spirits. So introduce yourself and tell me about you, where you grew up, all that good stuff.
Okay. My name's Morgan Morrison. I own Rock City Cake Company located in downtown Charleston. We did indeed start in Logan County in 2013. My family's from Mingo County. I grew up in North Carolina, but moved back. So, West Virginia. I just pretty much claim to be a West Virginia native that took a short sabbatical out of state. And yeah, our roots are here, and we're kind of known just to be your local neighborhood rock and roll themed bakery.
Heck yeah. And you are one of my favorite people. As many people that are listening, I'm sure agree. Like you are just the shining spirit that echoes through the hollers.
Not the hollers.
Oh, well. Oh, the hollers, the hills, the streets, everywhere. And you did Dancing with the Stars. How did you do it twice, or was it just the one time?
No, we did it. I did Dancing with the Stars this past year. That was my ADHD side quest of 2024 or 2025. It was awesome. We were able to raise like almost $70,000 for United Way. It was like 68 or I don't even remember. It was a lot, and we worked really hard, and it was way out of my comfort zone. So I'm excited that I did that, but I hope I never have to dance again.
Heck yeah. Well, you did an amazing job. And please do it again. I've always been terrified of like dancing in front of people. Did you have that kind of, or were you like, what, screw it?
They had to push me onto the stage. I was having a panic attack. Like, I just remember Carrie like shoved me like a vodka soda and let me hit my vape and was like, get out there now, threatening my life because I was not entering those doors. Like, there's like over 1,000 people there. It was insane. And I guess like my mind had just blocked it out and pretended that it wasn't happening. And then when you get to those double doors and you hear all the cheering, like it just hit me like a ton of bricks because I can be as outgoing as can be behind a camera on social media, but there's a big difference getting on a stage and dancing in front of 1,000 people. So like it was definitely an experience.
Oh yeah. But that's the thing is like, we can be funny on these little videos online, but inside we're just a tortured wreck. Yeah. I don't know if you're the same way.
I'm an anxious wreck. Like people see me and we've both got our following and they're used to me being funny and outgoing, and that's fine. Like that is who I am, but I get very like socially anxious, and sometimes I just get overstimulated. So there's a middle ground.
Yeah. And let's talk about Rock City Cake Company a little bit. So is that the name you came up with originally? Where was this idea of like, you know what? We're going to figure out how to sell cakes and cupcakes and cookies for a living.
Yeah. So I actually, my business partner and fiance, Courtney, she did cakes out of her house for years. And her and a couple friends started doing like cake pops one year for Valentine's Day. And they were like, you need a storefront, basically. And so they actually came up with the concept of like Rock City Cake Company, opening it. Now, mind you, this is Logan. It's very small. I actually ended up working the front counter, like day one pretty much, and helping out, and thought I was going to get me a sugar mama, but turns out she just put me to work. And so, very shortly after, I'd say maybe 8 months to a year, the business partners, it was nothing bad. They just realized it was not what they were expecting, and they no longer wanted to be part of it, which is when we together like turned it into ours and bought into it and bought them out. And It just kind of snowballed into what it is today. It's insane.
Now, what year was that you officially took over?
2003. It was like the end of 2013, beginning of 2014.
Awesome.
So,
it's grown exponentially. So we'll touch on that a little bit too. For those of y'all just settle in, I talked to Morgan. I said the podcast record's 153 hours.
Listen,
so
me and you, we got this.
we got a little bit to go. But I want to kind of set the scene a little bit. So you know, when you started and it started growing, is there a certain moment when you were like, oh, we're kind of onto something here? Like, I know, like, you all did those cookies for the Johnny Depp thing.
Yeah.
Like, was that kind of the big social media moment, or was it before that, or is there a certain...
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, back in the day, there wasn't even TikTok. Like, there wasn't... Instagram was, like, still a thing, but not like what it is now. Reels did not exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always had a really outgoing personality, and I just kind of started doing lives and posting things. And me, I always do little things that are controversial. Like, you know, during COVID, like we put the governor's quotes on cookies and had him take a picture with them. And even prior to that, we just somehow built our following, and it was truly so grassroots and organic. We really just live streamed everything. Mm-hmm. I never treated our like social media followers or platforms like a sales place. I just let them follow us around. I like letting them see the chaos. I like letting them see behind the scenes. I like being able to get on there. And sometimes I'll get on there and I won't even mention cake. Like, I'll just tell them about my day. Or I took them with me to Europe in a rental cargo van. Like, I mean, and they like it. And I think that's kind of what they like, following us and supporting us. It allows us to do a lot of really cool things in the community because I do have a lot of side projects. So it's just kind of all encompassing, and it's just grew tremendously over time.
I love it because it's like an organic growth, because we're not, I mean, obviously the cookies and cakes and all the things are amazing, but also we want to support the person. And this allows you to open up and kind of let people in on who you are. And
I think it's cool, especially in a small business world, because, you know, small business is who you are. I mean, you embody your business. Like, it is literally my child. So it's a part of who we are. Our personalities shine through our business. And I think it just creates a sense of community. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about my job, is the connections it gives me to people and the things I'm able to do within the community and the doors it gets me in. And, you know, I always say cake gets you a seat at every table because everybody eats cake. So it really works for my personality type. And then it's just a plus that they get cookies as well.
Yeah, for sure. And I definitely eat it if I have enough insulin, which I make sure to dial up a nice bolus. But, you know, funny thing about the Big Jim quotes is we have quotes in our bathroom.
Do you?
Our guest bathroom upstairs. Yes. My favorite one is, stop going to bingo before 500 people end up at Welch Hospital.
Stop.
And we got that. But yes, we have all the pandemic quotes in our bathroom. I feel like
we kind of honestly started a trend with the cookies, because he had some sort of party at the Greenbrier once things started. I can't remember which. I think it might have been New Year's or something. He had some sort of party and he got all of his quotes posted on the wall as decorations. So I was like, wow, we've really inspired him.
Oh, yes. Well, and, you know, regardless of the politics, which, you know, gets feisty sometimes. I mean, funny. He is a funny dude, you know?
For better or for worse, it made us laugh. And
sure,
that's all that matters.
Yeah. That's it. And I love it. So, all right. Eventually, you had some things start happening at this new location. Is this the third location?
So we started in Logan, and then we moved to Charleston. Okay. And we had a building down the street at 241. It's now Cosmel. And we had a roof problem. Like, a big storm came, roof kind of fell in, big damage on the roof. And we didn't know if it would be 2 weeks, 2 months, 6 months to get it fixed. Mm-hmm. And at that point, I mean, we're completely booked out. Like, we have a ton of orders, like 50 cake orders a weekend. Like, we don't have time to be out and wait for insurances on both sides. And so we kind of just like panicked, and we were like, what are we going to do? And I had a friend who was a realtor and property managed some places. And that's where she showed us this location. We walked in. I think the last thing it was an iFit 24. So we walked in and I saw the stage and it was so huge. I mean, you're talking, we're going from a 2,500 square foot space to a 7,000 square foot space. And I just saw the vision of like, wow, we've always kind of dreamed about being a venue. Here you go. Like a Hard Rock Cafe, but bakery. And it just worked. And we just like jumped in. And that was like, I'm pretty sure around like August of 2017. And it just really just kind of snowballed. And then it was haunted, I guess is what we're going to say, from day one, pretty much. Yeah.
And you've had some big acts. Like I saw Hawthorne Heights was there. And actually there's a connection to West Virginia. And one of the members from West Virginia that
I think so.
Am I remembering this correctly?
I feel like he is. But I don't know. Like it's been so long. I'm not sure. Like Parkersburg is what's popping up in my mind, but don't quote me on that because I don't know.
Yeah. How do you book acts?
That was a learning process. I mean, we invested in the PA and the sound, and then I literally went to like booking info, how to get booking info. And there's this website you can pay yearly and type in the artist, and like it tells you all their booking agents like email. And then we're a smaller venue. So I learned that the trick was to find them on weekdays. Like look at the medium-sized venues around us, like in Louisville or, you know, other places, and be like, okay, well, they're playing here on Friday, which means they're going to be driving through here on Thursday, and find those little gaps. It was truly a learning experience. You'll learn that that's a very egotistical industry. And if you ask anybody for help, it's just not, it's not good. So I was like, you know, me, stubborn. I'm like, well, I'll just learn how to do it myself. I don't care.
Yeah.
And we did. And we've had really cool acts. I mean, we've had Hawthorne Heights twice. We've had All That Remains.
Oh, yes.
We actually had, my most excited, we had Mayday Parade booked.
Oh, wow.
And we lost them because of COVID. And then, you know, time got away or whatever. But that was like the peak of of my little emo heart.
That's awesome. That's kind of, I relate to that with the show. I'm trying to figure out, and we have a lot of awesome guests booked, including yourself, but I'm trying to figure out like, okay, I want to talk to Homer Hickam. What do I do? And then I'm like, okay, well, I start Googling and looking up and where he's at.
I'll send you the website. It's actually very helpful.
Well, yeah. So, I finally got his agent's email and there's a whole thing and I comment. So I'm going through some of that right now of figuring out how to just talk to people. Because they're some people just have this guard up of you know, you got to work your way and get through the barriers to,
like I said, it's very egotistical. Like it is sound, lighting, booking, like everybody knows how to do it best and they don't want to give you any tips or tricks. And when you work with them, it's like a very egotistical battle back and forth, and I just didn't have the personality for it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna figure it out on my own. I got a great sound guy. We got this. Like,
that's great. Yeah. Anyone ask like, do you have a green room? Because like I ain't coming. I said, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you have like? Can you separate the Skittle?
But Harry burnt ours down.
Oh wow. Okay. Which we're gonna get into. So I want to set the scene of this place. It is a beautiful establishment. How many square feet is it?
I think it's roughly around 7,000.
7,000. That was going to be my guess. So you walk in, it's this big open area and it has 2 floors. And you got your bakery down here at the bottom. You got your stage to the left. And you have your seating area. And you had a really cool tall skeleton the last time I was there.
Mr. Bones, he's still in there.
Yeah, Mr. Bones.
He's Chapel Bones right now. He likes to dress up from time to time.
Yeah. So, and then you got your stairs across the back and you walk up and there's more seating and it's a beautiful place. What's the capacity? Like 600s?
About 375.
375?
If we're doing standing room only, yeah.
Okay. And it's all branded out. You all got very good taste in decorations and it's very low lit. So it's the perfect place to set the tone for Harry's stubborn ass.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start?
What
was the first instance where you were like, okay, this is weird?
I mean, right from the beginning. Now, mind you, we've already talked about this. I'm a very anxious person. So I try to be of sound mind about it. Like, you know, that's just your anxiety, Morgan. You're in a new space. It's huge. Like, the building's creepy alone, ghost or no ghost, because it's huge. When you're there in the middle of the night, you don't know if somebody snuck in or what. Like, it's so big. There could be an axe murderer in the bathroom. And so it was probably like day 2 of us being there. We did all the renovations ourselves. And when I say renovations, I say that lightly. Like, there was a line of tanning bedrooms. We had to knock out some cosmetic walls and make it a prep room. Like, it wasn't anything major. And so we were sawing and stuff up in the loft area, which is where we did our last podcast. And we were sawing and doing all the construction up there as far as that kind of stuff goes, because there was another section that had been approved to go ahead and be doing our cakes out of. So you had to keep them separate. And all of a sudden, I see a huge 2x4 like fly from the loft. Nobody's up there. And I'm like, oh, well, that's weird. Or like there'd be like banging in the downstairs like basement. Like things would just come flying all the time. And we didn't even have security cameras installed yet. And so it started to really freak me out, like pretty much from day one.
And you probably had late nights, like 1 a.m.
Oh, we worked night shift.
Yeah.
Like at the time, I mean, we had a 24-hour crew all the time. Like nobody was ever not in that bakery except for Sundays.
Oh, wow.
Because, you know, we'd sell out at the end of the day. Night shift would have to come in, fill the cases. Morning shift would come to open. So like it was never unoccupied. And like everybody experienced something. And then it just got stronger and stronger. And like it was pretty much like evident, I would say a year in, that there was absolutely no denying that something was inside of this bakery.
Were you a believer kind of paranormal, or are you a believer now? I'm assuming that's a yes.
I mean, yes. So I've always been intrigued. Like I said, we've, you know, been to all the overnight stays. We've always been into the creepy stuff, but I've never had anything happen to me to where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely a believer.
It's just fun.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. And this bakery has changed my outlook on everything. I mean, absolutely everything. I mean, I come from Southern West Virginia, Bible Belt. Okay. That's dark-sided stuff. Like nothing about that is positive. That's just how I was raised. And so it's the devil. Like, and it scares me. But now, years later, you know, I think it's just changed the way I've looked at it. I don't feel like it's that black and white. I feel like there's a lot more layers to it. I feel like there's probably a scientific method to it. Like I've been really diving into like multiple timelines and like quantum physics, and not that I completely understand it, but I think it's a lot more complicated than black and white. This is a ghost or a demon. And it's just open, like it's just totally changed my world. Like,
so you had that instance. Did you, like any of the other workers or anything, like say, hey, you know, I had this weird thing happen to me. What are you all, you know, how did you all start figuring this stuff out?
I mean, it started as a joke. So how we came up with the name Harry was there would be knocks or something would fall off a shelf and we'd be like, oh, that's Jerry the mouse. Like we would just pretend we had a mouse. It was no problem. And then one day, like it just started happening so much. Somebody was like, that's not Jerry, that's Harry, the ghost.
Oh,
and
nice.
So that's literally like, it's not some story on how we got the name Harry. Like we just started calling him Harry because we used to try to write it off as Jerry the mouse. And
that's great.
I know. So I don't know this ghost's real name. And if I'm being honest, I think there's more than one, but it really amped up like late 2019, early 2020. And it really honestly got so serious that it scared us. And one of the biggest thing was the spiderweb bowls, which was the first video that I posted. And I don't know how much you know about that, but
I have purposely tried to ignore as much as possible so you can tell me from the beginning.
I don't by any means want to say that this was the first incident that happened, but this was like when it just all started almost like snowballing, like back to back to back to back. It was so heavy and the energy was just heavy. I can't explain it. It didn't feel like a friendly ghost. Like we thought we had a poltergeist. I was like Googling like, what is a poltergeist? And it like gave you level 1 through 6. And based on the things that were happening, Harry was like at a level 5. And level 6 was like, get out. Like you're about to be possessed. And I was like, oh God. So we were like panicked. And we had these spiderweb bowls, just like they're like webbed bowls. They come from Dollar General. We had a stack of them that we kept in the dish room. And it was because like, you know, holidays would roll around. We'd put little stuff in them. Well, we kept finding these spiderweb bowls, 3 of them in the shape of a triangle, like a point up top and 2 points at the bottom. And it'd just be like in the dish room floor or in the hallway floor. And this probably happened 6, 7 times. I mean, it got to the point to where it would scare the life out of me. And it would also get to the point to where you'd be like, okay, nobody's screwing with you because there's only 3 of us here. We just put them back on the shelf. We've all been in the kitchen together. We're buddy system, like using the buddy system to get back to the dish room, and they've moved again. Like nobody's been back there. So it just freaked me out. And then we started finding other things in triangles. And I've sent you some of the pictures. Like one day I walked upstairs and there was like a sunglass, and like it was like the most random things, like a toothpick, one of the side pieces of a sunglass, whatever. It made a triangle. And then we went upstairs one day that things kept coming down the loft, and there was a blanket twisted up as a triangle. And we just kept finding triangles everywhere, pennies in the shape of a triangle. I don't know what a triangle means, but I wasn't trying to find out.
Well, they use it purposely in movies to freak you out. I don't know if it's other. In a lot of horror movies, you'll see a lot of triangle.
Yeah. Well, there
visuals.
There was triangles everywhere.
Right.
And I can 1000% confirm it was none of the employees like pulling a prank because we had security footage. I would check to make sure.
Right.
And so one day I just had enough, and I'd taken all the spiderweb bowls out, and I made my manager help me, my staff helped me. We went to the storage room, the green room, the closet. Like we went everywhere to make sure we collected all the spiderweb bowls. And I took them to the dumpster. I made sure waste management picked them up and nobody got them out. And so the spiderweb bowls were done and gone. Fast forward a couple days. It was one of those days like Harry was just pelting stuff at customers. I mean, we're talking he was throwing batteries at them, pennies at them. Customers would come in, they just get hit with stuff. And there was nothing we could do other than kind of laugh it off. As he was mad, we threw his spiderweb bowls away. Well, then I'm working the counter, and I look to my right to the couch towards the back of the room, and there's a spiderweb bowl sitting on the couch. And the color like drains out of my face. Obviously, I'm traumatized.
Oh, yes.
And I'm like, where did that spiderweb bowl come from? So as soon as the line clears out, I look at the footage, and the spiderweb bowl morphs out of the painting. It morphs out of the painting. Now, you're automatic, me, logical. If I was looking at this from the outside perspective, I'd be like, well, somebody threw it from up top, or the camera's laggy and you just didn't get all the live what actually happened. The first camera I looked at was the top camera, because obviously somebody's going to assume it came from the top. It did not come from the top. It came directly from the painting. And I mean, I've seen.
Which one is it here?
Look at Spiderweb Bowl. Yeah, it's on there.
Spiderweb Bowl. Okay. Got it. This one?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the movie. Yep. You'll see it.
All right. Let me pause this. I'll make this big for everybody so we can all.
And again, these are just screen recordings on my phone. So like they're not the best. But look at the guitar painting against the glass above the couch.
This one right here?
The other one.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, no.
Hold on. I'll zoom it in. I zoom it in right here. I mean, you can see it clear as day come out of the painting.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. That's insane.
Hold on. Wow. Okay. So, and no, this has not been edited at all. This came straight out of the.
Swear on my life. This is you can see it. It's literally screen recorded from my phone, like on the security camera.
Wow. And you're just going back and forth on the play
I'm
bar.
just like watching, like I'm trying to like zoom in from the security camera app.
What?
It's insane, right? And I'm learned from TikTok.
And you see the painting react.
Yeah.
Like it kind of moves.
It comes out. Like the guitar comes out.
It's like, whoo, see it?
Yeah.
Goes, Let me make this big for everybody so they can watch. And if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, we love you. It's still a great episode, but you need to check out YouTube because we're showing. Oh, see, look, it reacts.
It comes out with it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you do after this? So you're like, Hey, y'all, we're moving.
I will be honest with you. I'm shook at this point because like this is the first like solid the spiderweb ball is just my trigger. Okay. And so many other things had been happening that it was starting to like hit us with stuff and injure us. And I started to get really scared. So I'm pretty sure I closed the bakery for an hour. I was like, oh, hell no. And like, I was shook. And I threw it away. I threw the painting away that it came out of. Like
the guitar?
Yeah. Like I threw it all away.
Wow.
Like I just panicked, which, was obviously a bad idea. You don't throw Harry's things away.
They get mad.
They get mad.
Yeah.
They get mad. But yeah, I mean, so I've learned from TikTok that's actually called Aportation. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Okay.
And it's like, when something can appear or reappear from somewhere. Like somebody can take this sunglasses, they disappear, and then they might reappear in your garage or they might reappear back in Charleston. That's called Aportation.
Okay.
And Harry does that a lot.
So not teleportation, aportation.
Yes.
It's just like
it's basically like the ability to like take these keys, they vanish, and then they morph out of something or appear somewhere else.
It's like it has a flux capacitor, like on Back to the Future. Like takes off, goes 88, ends up somewhere else. Okay, got it.
So that would probably, honestly, be a good lead way into the Dr. Pepper can.
Okay, what's this other spider bowl on the ceiling?
So spiderweb bowl, this was, I looked back, I don't have any pictures of the triangles. I think when the triangles happened, I was so freaked out, I'd immediately just like put them away.
Right.
But one day I came in and the spiderweb bowl was actually hanging off the fire
this red
sprinkler
one here?
system.
Wow.
Yeah. And, it's one of those things like, that's not proving anything. Like, who am I to say I didn't put that up there? But like, I'm telling you, I didn't put that up there. Nobody put that up there. And things like that would happen all the time. Like he's put knives in the ceiling.
Do you have that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we got here. So we got knife in ceiling. Okay, perfect. Well, good labels, Morgan. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. So
whoa, and that's barely in.
It's barely in there. Like just when I first saw it, I was questioning as to whether or not it was levitating because I was like, it doesn't look like it's in there. It was barely in there, JD. Like you don't understand. Like I don't know how the weight of the knife didn't fall down. I freaked out. I made Kevin, from the manager of Black Sheep, come take it out of the ceiling. I wouldn't touch it. I have a video. I just started a video and I was like cussing up a storm. I couldn't even post it. Like it was.
It looks like it's floating.
Literally. And it was just like there. I mean, when I tell you, it was just the tip.
And I'm looking at, so me and my editor self, I'm looking for fakes. And I love you.
No,
I know you would.
I get it.
You'll tell me honestly.
Yeah.
But so I'm looking the way the light plays off the knife and the shadows in the room and the grain in the picture. And this is.
I mean, it's barely in there.
This is legit. I mean, that's legit.
Yeah.
Either that or someone with industrial light and magic is making your Photoshops.
Well, and I put another picture in there that's like from a distance. Like that's just me zooming in.
I love that. My goodness.
But yeah, I mean that's literally like that's what I looked into. Like that's where our dish sink is and like our grease trap and like it's literally just facing the sink and I was just walking out the back door to leave. And I just so happened to turn to the left because, like, I don't know. I just looked to the left and I saw a knife floating and panicked.
And look, you can tell, like, because these cameras, they'll sharpen images on their own. So if you look at the shadows of it, you'll see the sharpening on the back edge here, and it matches the sharpening of the knife. So it's like, that's crazy.
It is insane.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't know how you walk into this and are like, well, you know.
I mean, if it would have happened like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I might have like just closed the bakery. But at this point, honestly, nothing phases me anymore.
Like, love you, Courtney, but yeah, we're doing this. Oh goodness, that's crazy.
So I mean, it's just always like.
And that you said that leads into.
I would say it would lead into the Dr. Pepper can.
Okay.
Because. The Dr. Pepper can, I had been talking about wanting a Dr. Pepper for months. Like, not months, that's an exaggeration. Okay. Maybe like 3 weeks.
I mean, Dr.
I just
Pepper's
hadn't
good.
placed an Instacart order, if I'm being honest.
Right.
Our drink cooler was like bare boned. It was like water only. I hadn't placed a soda order.
Right.
And I was like, God, I wish I had a DP. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
And like, it was one of those things. So like, I know that there was no Dr. Pepper in the building because I love Dr. Pepper and I had been griping that I didn't have a Dr. Pepper.
You would have drank it.
I would have drank it.
Yeah.
So it was like a night to where there was like 2 or 3 people there. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Two or three people there. We were working night shift, but it was like a 30-hour shift. I laid down on the couch to take a nap for a couple hours. And I just felt really like on edge. I don't know how else to put it. Like sometimes you go in there and it feels absolutely fine. And sometimes like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Like you're so anxious right off the bat. And that's how you know whatever's there, it's there. And I was just having a hard time sleeping. Like the sound of a feather falling on the floor would wake me up, which is very unlike me. And all of a sudden, I hear this loud bang. I'm not on the back couch. I'm on a different couch. And I'm like, what in the world? And he had threw a Dr. Pepper can out of a painting. And once we'll show the video or whatever, I actually also gave you the picture of the painting because it's still on our wall and it has a hole in it.
Oh, you got video of this?
Yes.
Okay.
And so once the Dr. Pepper can comes out, way after that, something falls off the shelf and you can see like 3 orbs in it. And like, I mean, it's like insane.
Which one should I do first? Horizontal or vertical?
It's the same footage. It's just one's horizontal, one's vertical.
Well, one's got bigger megabytes, so I'm wondering if I miss out if I click I guess let's do horizontals because it'll be good on here.
Yeah. Again, I'm not really tech savvy. This is just
this looks absolutely fabulous.
This is just screen recordings off.
All right. So do I just tell me when?
So where you walk up the stairs right there, there's like a come as you are like Nirvana painting on that wall. So just pay attention to that wall.
Good choice.
And then once it comes out of the painting, the thing falls off the drum head on top of the piano. And then you'll see orbs flying everywhere. There's at least 3. Like it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
There's a lot happening. So
stairs up here and then Nirvana painting somewhere around here. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. No, like right there. Like where your mouse is. One of those paintings right there.
Right here. And then hits the drum.
I can't remember if it's that one or the one to the right.
Gotcha.
But it does not hit the drum. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
It flies out and lands on the floor.
Got it.
And then later, something gets knocked off the drum.
All right. Let's give it a whirl here. Okay. Oh, okay.
So you see it come flying. This is me like reversing it. I'm trying because this was the footage that I used.
There.
Yeah. And then that comes flying off. And then look at the orb on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it.
Where at?
I think you can see the orbs, but you can see.
I saw one here. Okay. So this flies off. What is this right here that hits the ground?
It's like a little skeleton thing we have on top of the piano.
Okay, but it just flies out of the painting. It's not on the. Was that on the piano?
The skeleton
beforehand?
thing was on the piano.
Okay, got
the
it.
Dr. Pepper can does not exist and ripped out of the painting. And I will show you the picture of the painting when we're done with this that shows you the hole from the back.
Oh, I got it. So the Dr. Pepper can flies out of frame there.
Yeah. And in
then
other
the
video,
skeleton falls after.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to get this right. I'll make sure that
the other video is more zoomed out too. Like you can see the full frame.
Let's check out this other one too. Okay.
Right underneath
vertical.
it. Yeah.
Got it. All right, we got a little audio here, which is
That's
just
probably
you
me just
recording.
being like, what the Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. We got beeps, Morgan. Cuss all you want. I mean, you got to cuss.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And again, I mean, it's dark. Like it's not the best quality, but
no, this is great. And I love that. Oh, look at, because I'm looking at it as like when it looks like this, it would be so hard to fake this. I'm talking like I could probably do it, but it would take me like 3 days.
well, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
wow. So if you're listening, we're looking at a zoomed in version of the video where it's going in slow motion, and you see the can just emerge from the painting, And then it flies and hits the ground along with Mr. Skeleton. OMG.
Oh, yeah. Now, see,
All right, let's watch this wide one here. Where did the can go? Did you keep the can?
No, I think I threw it away.
Okay.
If I'm being honest with you. I definitely did not drink a Dr. Pepper. But, like, on here, though, like, it's crazy because, like, you can see, like, little balls of light, like, flying. Like, right there by the couch. Like, there's one over in front of the piano. Like, look in front of the piano, like, where the piano bench is.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Like, you can see it go.
Now, the one let's see. No, I saw the one. Oh, okay. I saw the one go by the.
There were like 3 of them.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So usually, I think some of these can be debunked. Usually what orbs are bugs somewhere in the depth, probably close to the camera, and then it blurs out and makes this little orb thing. But the one right there by the bench.
And I will say, if you look at the date, it's January. It's freezing cold outside. It is not gnat season.
No. And I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think this one here. You see it just barely go right after the. Wow. It's like, and the reason I can relate to you talking about hair standing up. So I had that experience at Trans-Allegheny.
Yeah.
And I've never had anything happen to me before. And I told this little story, but basically, and you can watch the video for the long version, but basically I went out in the hallway of, there's this poker room there. It's Larry and another ghost. I can't remember what the name is, but anyway, look down the hallway and it's like red exit sign, super creepy. Of course it looks creepy, but then I start hearing noises, one right after another, sequentially come down the hallway towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And then my whole body just flushed. It was like,
yeah, like you can feel the energy.
Yeah.
That's insane when you're not somebody who does that. Isn't it right? Like, yeah.
I would consider myself healthy skeptical.
Yeah. Same.
And I don't care. I don't care if anyone believes me or not. That's what happened. And when I looked down, this cat ball was in the hallway. Right after I feel this, I don't say anything. I hear the person next to me gasp. And then the person behind them said, "It's right in front of you." And then there's a cat ball that lights up.
Stop.
Right in front of me.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting
after
there.
all this, I'm such a wuss. I would have died.
Oh, it was crazy. I was sitting there. I was like, "Am I But it was calming in a weird way. It was like, I don't know. It just felt really calming, and I sat there in that, almost euphoria.
Yeah,
and just felt it. And then all of a sudden, cat ball went off. It left as quick as it came.
I know. It's insane.
Yeah.
And so I just try to I don't know, just ignore it to the best of my ability.
Yeah, this is, and all due respect, Harry. I mean, if you brought Harry here, I mean, maybe, wouldn't that be crazy if you found out that the name was Harry? Be like, oh, it just so happened. You know, but I mean, all these buildings, how old's the building?
It's very old. I mean, the Woolworth building was rebuilt after the Woolworth Fire. So, a lot of people assume that it's in correlation and haunted, quote unquote, because of the Woolworth Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And that may be the case. I don't know. There was 7, I don't want to even quote around. There was a bunch of firefighters that died in a fire.
Oh, wow.
And it was one of Charleston. Yeah. And it's one of the worst, Charleston's worst, fires. And it's still memorialized every year. It was a really bad fire, back in the 40s, I believe.
Wow.
And some people think that it has to be in relation to that, and it's the firefighters. And if I'm being honest, I don't know. I'm not a psychic. I don't know what it is. I didn't put this out there to prove to anybody anything. I was just sat on this for years, and I was like, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
take it as you will, but I need to get this out here and just let people see it.
Yeah.
Because like it's insane.
Well, have you heard of stone tape theory?
No.
So it's basically, we think that there's a lot of it involved with Appalachia because there's so many old structures, but think of like a very old structure as like a tape recorder, and it holds these memories that keep on replaying.
Yeah.
Over time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's something about that with Appalachia that I just, because there's so much history here and
There
so many
is.
things that have happened. But yeah, look up stone tape theory. It's real fun to dive into.
Well, like, and it's also so crazy though, like, since we're on the topic of energies, like, yes, do we call him Harry? Yes. Do I think it's one singular person, thing, entity? No.
Mhm.
Because the energies are just different. Again, I don't know how else to put that. Like sometimes it scares the lights out of me. And I'm not talking like anxiety, like obviously as an anxious person, anything coming flying at you is going to give you anxiety.
Oh yeah, that's a
But
problem.
like sometimes it just feels like it don't want you there. Like, and I just go right back out the door. And sometimes it feels playful, like somebody's pulling a prank on me. Sometimes it feels like somebody's just hanging out. Like I feel like whatever it is probably multiple.
Yeah.
Because the energies are just so different. But I just don't know how to like dissect that because I'm not qualified to do so. You know what I mean?
But it smells so good in there. Like, why could
Yeah.
what could be the problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
Phew, that's nuts. Okay, I love that one. And you have a whole folder here. We got a whole Google Drive, people, for those just listening, of
Yeah.
things. So, all right, Dr. Pepper happens. Are you still a Dr. Pepper fan?
I am.
Okay,
I
good.
am. I drink
Yeah.
a lot more. I drink a lot of water, but I still treat myself to a Dr. Pepper.
It's not the
here and there.
DP's fault. I
It's
mean,
not the
come on.
DP's fault.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, and gosh, there's just so much. Like, it's one of those things. I've been putting out these videos and telling these stories because, I mean, it just happens so much that I don't even know where to begin.
Well, let's go alphabetical order. So, unless
Okay.
there's any of these that correlate to each other, but we got arrow being thrown. Of course, I'm very curious about
Yeah.
weapons being.
Yeah, so I was moving out of my house in South Hills to an apartment like right across from the bakery, basically at 900 only. And when you go down from like a 4 or 5 bedroom house to a 1 bedroom apartment, you got to purge. So I did the typical like, you know, things for sale in the comments. And so I had like sold a bunch of like random things on Facebook. And instead of giving them my address, I was like, you can just come pick it up at the bakery. So I had these totes, probably like 4 or 5 just totes with lids on them, full of random miscellaneous things.
Mhm.
And it was like a decorative arrow that goes on the wall, like a metal, like you'd get at Hobby Lobby or something.
Right.
And
For $78.
yeah. Well, I sold them for like $2 on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Okay, perfect.
Needless to say, they never got their arrow. That exchange never happened, but it was sold at one point. And so I had all this stuff. It was chaos. I was trying to move, keep the bakery open, you know, all that. So it just kind of got shoved in a back hallway.
Mhm.
But I know for a fact that this arrow was inside of this tote at the bottom of the tote pile with the lid on. Well, I walk out into the bakery one night. I mean, again, it's nighttime. And I see that arrow on the floor. And I'm like, oh, hell no. No. So I pull up the camera. That arrow had came flying through the lobby. Again, more orbs. And you could write them. I mean, I don't know how I feel about orbs. I really don't. But like, it's just what makes me think that the orbs could be something is because you have to realize I've watched hours of this footage. There's no orbs anywhere or bugs or whatever, lights or anything. Nothing changes other than something happens and then an orb appears.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how, like, to me, they mean something. But yeah, I mean, you can watch it. Like, again, the camera angle's kind of weird, but you can see it. Like, the arrow comes flying.
Well, I think there's a difference. And the only thing, so another possibility, it could be like, let's say something is disturbed in the place. Maybe like a little dust particle falls off something or different stuff. But that one in front of the piano, that looked like something slowly shifting,
Oh, yeah.
you know, bouncing off the scene. So that was great. All right. Arrow being thrown.
So it'll be coming from like the bottom right corner. Again, these are weird angles. It's a security camera on my phone. But, you know, when you walk in the bakery, there's like a back hallway like that leads to the prep room area.
Right.
So that's where the totes were. So like it flew over the wall.
So right here
Yeah.
is where
Like,
we're looking.
Yeah, like it's flying over the wall, over the cases.
Wait, I think I just saw it. Okay, I had it play.
It comes down fast. I mean, it's flying fast.
Okay.
Yeah, you see
Was that it?
Yep. And then
So it goes down this way?
well,
that work?
like, hold on, let it play through because I might have zoomed it in.
Okay.
But it flies over. Yeah. And then kind of lands in front of the case, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
see.
like it
yeah.
flies and hits the ground so hard it bounces back out of camera underneath the case.
Dude, it's trying to shoot you all.
Yeah. Like it was intense. Like, and again, I mean, again, it's not the
It's
best
pretty quick.
quality, but yeah, like they come down with a force. I mean, something like it's all fun and games when he's throwing Skittles and M&Ms, but when he starts throwing arrows and wrenches, somebody could really get hurt.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah.
So it just comes right down here in that way.
Yeah,
That's
so it
got
actually lands on the ground and bounces back. So it's like
wow.
right
So it bounced back here?
So it's right in front of the pastry case and you can't see it from this angle. But that's where I saw it. It was like at the foot of the pastry case.
Oh, my goodness.
So like he just like, again, I mean, I guess that would be considered aportation again because it's not like it was just laying on a shelf. It was inside of a tote.
I call that attempted murder.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait
that's...
till you see the wrench.
Oh, okay. So there's wrenches involved.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. This is...
I mean,
this is like the best Google Drive of evidence I've ever seen involving one place. This is insane.
I know. I feel like this has to be a YouTube podcast because listening to this, you're just not going to get the full effect.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, obviously we love Morgan's amazing stories and her voice, but the video is absolutely exceptional.
I mean, okay, scroll down. Broken vase picture. Click on that. So this is one of those vases from Hobby Lobby. I mean, it's solid. Like, it's like concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like a fake succulent.
For $378.
Yeah, pretty much. I blacked out. What can I say?
No, I'm
I
kidding.
love a good succulent. A fake one.
Heck yeah.
So, like, this was on the centerpiece as like one of the tables in the lobby.
Right.
So this is just giving you the aftermath because the video, you can't really tell what it's breaking. This is the aftermath of how hard this wrench came down.
And this, for those, it's like, it looks like concrete. Is it concrete?
I mean, yeah, it's like clay. Like, I mean, it's like clay. Like, it's like hard. I don't know the exact material, but it's like a solid material.
Oh, like 3 inches thick, something like that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Got that.
Okay. Now scroll down. Let me see. There's a wrench.
Oh, this is the wrench.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
All right. I'll pause it.
It's on the table back there.
Okay.
Like middle of the screen.
Middle
like
of the screen.
one of those tables, right? Like if you move your mouse down, yeah. Right there is where it's at.
Got it.
Okay. And you're gonna see something come flying full force and hitting it when you hit play.
Lord, a wrench hits this?
Yeah.
And breaks it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. All right.
And it comes down so fast you can barely see it.
I saw it split.
Yeah. Yeah. It comes down so fast you can barely see it.
And listen, if someone's off camera chucking this thing, they're not going to hit this thing right in the center.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it comes down. So most of the things that get thrown in the lobby come from upstairs and from the loft area. And we find that the majority of the time, not all the time, but the majority of the time, the things that are getting thrown or aportated or however you want to say it comes from what we call Harry's bedroom, which is what was our green room.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's some sort of correlation in the building to its hotspots. And it's just really weird when you see things that for fact are in storage in the green room get thrown down in the lobby and nobody's up there. Like, it's insane.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting here scrubbing, which I can't really scrub on my computer. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Morgan, you could have died. I don't like this.
I know. Like, it's insane.
This is stressing me out. All right. So that's the aftermath.
Yeah.
Chucked it knock the piss out of this vase. R.I.P. vase.
And then like sometimes things will hit us. Like there should be one titled Penny. Okay. And it was the day, like close to the day of the spiderweb bowl, I think.
Penny marking skin?
Yeah. So we were all standing up by the desk and things had been getting chucked all day. It was just one of those days. And a penny comes down and like all of a sudden, like there's like three of us standing there and Courtney's like, ow. Like, because something got pelted down at her. And it was a penny. And this penny hit her so hard that it left that mark on her leg.
That's bananas.
Yeah. Like, that's a penny getting thrown. Wow. Like, that's insane.
And it looks like it looks like it was pressed into her skin very hard for like a minute.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't.
But it left a ring.
It was just like pelted down.
That's crazy. And it hit like hit the face of it.
We don't know. I mean, it just, something hit her and then we found the penny on the floor.
It looks red on one side, like it went and hit and then flew off the other side. That's nuts.
It's insane, right? It almost looks burnt, like a little bit. Like, it was crazy.
I'm worried about y'all.
I mean, now
this is all fun and games. It's like, oh, it's gonna be fun to talk about here.
Like, let me get you some disclaimers, though. Yeah. Like, again, this goes back to like late 2019, early 2020. I was scared. I would not share it. Like, I would not, like, I was trying to get the building prayed over. Like, I was freaked out.
Did you bring in like prayer rangers or something?
I mean, I'm not Catholic. Like, I didn't know a priest to call.
I mean, I ain't either, but I'll call some people.
The only thing I knew to do was like text a preacher's wife. That was like my teacher's, like I knew her husband was a preacher. Like I was close to them. Like she was my teacher in high school. Like, and I was like, look, you're going to think I'm crazy. Here's all the pictures and videos. I need you to come pray for this building. I don't know how this works, but whatever's in here, you got to get it out of here. And she was like, I think somebody's messing with you. And I was like, I'm telling you, this is for real. They did end up coming to the bakery like the next weekend, but they didn't say anything. They didn't like say they were doing, maybe they were just checking on my mental health. Maybe they sprinkled a little prayer here and there. Yeah. I don't know. But
at least come throw some water around.
Yeah, like do something.
Yeah.
But the energy shifted. Whatever was there at the time when this crazy, crazy stuff was happening is different.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we had a poltergeist. I don't know what we had, but he wasn't nice and he didn't like us. Now, this Harry's a little bit more chill. He likes to throw things, but he just throws like candy melts and Skittles and M&Ms. Like, he ain't trying to hurt us. I don't think so.
Okay.
Either that or I don't know.
That's good.
I don't feel as scared anymore.
Right.
Kinda.
Currently.
Yeah, that could change at the blink of an eye. But as of right now, I think I'm okay.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah. Well, that, like I said, like, you know, I talk about it all the time. Like, I'm agnostic, but I'll call some preachers in. Like, you know, because something was in that hallway.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it wasn't me, and it wasn't by chance, because there's 3 people that felt the same thing.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And like, I've like tried to research it. Like, do they like give you the energy? Like, do you feel that because like you're feeling their emotions and energy? Or I just don't know how it works. I've heard so many different opinions.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what to believe. Like, some person that I follow on TikTok is like, okay, if I'm just going to say ghost, even though I feel like that's a really layman's terms for whatever this is. The ghost. Okay. The ghost is sad. Like, it died sad. Like, you suddenly get this wave of sadness. Mm-hmm. Like, and that's you feeling the energy of the spirit or ghost. Like, do you think that's how it works?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm an energy person too. So energy never dies. We know this. Science tells us this. So I don't think necessarily it's like, oh, I'm dead. Now I'm walking in this other world messing with people. I think it is an energy thing of like, you know how you can tell when you're in the room with someone and you can just tell when they're sad? Yeah. Like, you know that person.
Yeah, if you're a feeler, you can sense that. Yeah.
Yeah. Just that's a good way to put it. Like, if you can feel emotions.
Yeah.
And I feel like that stuff lingers around. And depending on how catastrophic the emotion was at some certain point in time, it could just be like replaying over and over and over, you know? Why not? I mean, you know, I don't know how else I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know. I also feel like we all have the ability, like obviously different levels, different talents, gifts, whatever you want to call it. I feel like we all have the ability to like sense this, like sense this stuff, see this stuff, pick up on this stuff. And I feel like we're just trained to like not access that part of our brain.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have noticed that after this is happening and it's so strong and like in your face, like I pick up on things in other places or I see things or things happen and like it doesn't feel like, oh my God, like something's following me around. Like, you know what I mean? It's like once you like open that, like I'm curious to see after your asylum experience if you don't become more like in tune to those things.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think there's something, I think it's synonymous with a couple things. It would be like creativity, but you would think like, oh, well, they're just making up stuff. No, creatives are sensitive to emotion.
Yeah.
And they're sensitive to vibes.
Yeah.
So I think there's something there, but also, you know, there could be people that are on the spectrum. You know, there could be people that, you know, or maybe have some type of Asperger's or some type of thing to where they can pick up on certain things.
Yeah.
You know, like some people are born to go and run an excavator every day, 10 hours a day, and that's great. We need that.
Yeah. It's not us.
Yeah. Some people, you know, conjure spirits. And I think there's room for us all. But that's just, you know, I think a lot of people just say, oh, well, no, I believe I'm in what I believe in. I'm hard-headed and, you know, that's the devil if you're feeling it. I believe in angels, but I don't believe in ghosts. Like, well, I think all of this stuff is connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like you, like agnostic, like in the sense that like, I don't know what I believe anymore. Like, I don't know what I believe. I don't know what's out there. But I know there's something out there. Oh, and I've just went down so many wormholes of like, I don't think we're ever going to figure it out. I don't think we're meant to figure it out. But like, it's just insane to me. And like, while this may seem like a silly, like ghost series that I start on Facebook and TikTok, like it really is like something bigger than us of like, wow, like you can debunk it or not debunk it. But like, I know for a fact that like, this is the confirmation that I needed that there is something much bigger than us out there. And like, it's just crazy to me.
Yeah, that's my thing is like, I don't really care. Like, I'll tell people about this experience because I, you know, shoot things straightforward. I want to find out if stuff is real and I'm going to explain to you what happens to me and you take it for what it is. I don't really care. I just know like on the agnostic side of things, like there's no way I could tell someone that they're wrong about what happens when we die. I'm just going to tell them wrong if they're like a bigot.
Yeah.
Like, right. I know that's man. Like, I know you're wrong there.
Yeah.
But as far as like a spirit level, there's no way I could tell someone like, oh, well, you're wrong.
No, you got to go down your own path, honey. Go down your own path.
Yeah.
Like, I'm open, like, and now I'm just so open to things. Like I hear people's stories and like things they do. And I like it helps me believe people.
Yeah.
Like everybody has their own experience. And I'm just like very open-minded, I guess is a good way to put it.
Yeah. I love it. I love hearing about people's beliefs and it really changes a lot of, I think the majority of people, if they have a firm belief that's positive, it changes their life for the better. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I also am a little jealous sometimes. I'm like, man, I wish I knew what I was doing. Yeah. But having that experience for me, I know, you know, well, of course mine, it felt really a lot more friendly than this one, but I've heard of these two, you know, I think mine was called like a familiar spirit or something like that. But like it was really warm and I never would feel this way in this hallway of Satan.
Right.
You know, I just felt like I could walk right down this hallway and I had this cloak around me and nothing was going to happen. You know, I would never feel that way. Normally I'd be running, you know, out the door and see y'all later. But yeah, it was a beautiful experience for me. Have you ever had any experiences here of that were more on the comforting side? Like you mentioned, now it's kind of, you know, they're throwing M&Ms instead of.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call the bakery comforting.
Okay.
I think it's both of our purgatories, mine and the ghosts.
Right.
So I don't want to necessarily say like comforting, but like I have, since experiencing all this, experienced things outside of the bakery that like is personal to me. Like there's no point in even videoing or filming it that like feels comforting to me, if that makes sense.
Any in particular? Of course, don't share if you don't want to, but I'm just curious.
I mean, you know, like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, you can feel, like, I have felt the presence after somebody's passed. Like, I have felt, like, the energies and the emotion, and I felt the I'm still here with you. Like, and people will say that that's, like, you know, in your head, that's your psychosis, your grieving psychosis or whatever. But like, I've been in those situations where like, I'm not the one grieving and somebody else is, and I can still feel that energy. And like, things like that are comforting. Like, it's not all bad and scary. As far as the bakery goes, I don't think nothing's comforting me there, but I'm not comforting it either.
Right.
We've just made peace with each other, I believe.
Sure. Yeah. Well, they're like, well, we do need electricity, and Morgan kind of pays the electricity bill.
Yeah.
So we got to figure it out. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, it's very calming to me to walk through a cemetery, for instance. I think just
that's like a little weird.
It's like you have, well,
I'm just
no, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I mean, it may be, but
I'm just giving you a hard time.
But like, I'll walk through there and it's like, I don't know. It seems like there's hundreds and sometimes thousands of people just listening and are happy that someone came to visit. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. And it also just shows me like, I don't know. It makes me feel small, but in a good way. It's like all of these little things I'm worrying about every single day, you know, paying the mortgage and, you know, oh, I hope to get that video contract. I hope that this happens and that and da. It shows me it all doesn't really matter. Of course, it matters to take care of yourself, but what really matters is the interactions you have while you're here and what you leave behind and the energy that you leave here.
If it's the little things feel very trivial.
Yeah.
When you feel the bigger picture.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like in 20 years, I'm not going to give a crap about my truck.
Yeah.
I'm not going to care about, I'm going to be like, man, I wish I took my daughter to, you know, that football game or, you know, something that I missed out on because I was self-absorbed or, you know, busy doing some other thing. You know what I mean? But I just feel that's what I feel when I walk through like death cemeteries. And of course, I've never lost anyone really, really close to me.
Yeah. Me either, really.
Yeah. I lost a really good friend. The closest was I had a really good, like pretty much best friend OD when I was 26.
Yeah.
And that was horrendous. But I've been very lucky in the fact that, you know, the nucleus, I haven't really. You
haven't experienced that
No.
yet. Yeah.
No.
I get that. I'm
I
kind of in the
had
same
a terrible
boat,
dad, but that was it. I mean, we never really talked anyway.
Yeah.
But
daddy issues.
Heck yeah. Hey, shout out. Oh, cool. Maybe that's what it is. It's like, do you have daddy issues? Well, you can feel the spirit.
Yeah, literally.
Come to Trans-Allegheny this weekend, 1995. You know, but anyway. All right. I don't want to tangent too much from Harry. So we got a lot of good stuff here. What is bathroom lights?
Bathroom lights is just like, I have a couple examples of just lights flickering in the bakery. And like, this is like a video of just like literally me sitting on the toilet and Harry just like messing with the lights. Like the light bulb's not going out. The light bulb's fine. Like it stops after that. But like things like that happen all the time.
Oh, wow. And this is a newer light?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's just like a normal light. Like that light bulb never went out. It probably hasn't been changed since.
That's a good one. So there is a test. Have you seen the flashlight test that people do when they go? So they'll take a flashlight and then they'll twist it to where the tip barely. And then they set it on the floor. They ask questions and then it'll start. Yeah. So that's what that reminds me of.
There's that. And then like the lights on the balcony does that a lot. We usually just keep them turned off.
What's it called?
Good question. Good question.
We got Brown's driver ceiling.
I don't even know where the other lights is, if I'm being honest. There's a lot.
Lights flickering.
Yeah, lights flickering.
Let's check that out.
And it just happens all the time. And there's not really you know what I mean? Like all the light bulbs aren't going out at once.
Right.
And those are actually on 2 different switches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like those aren't the same switch.
Yeah, it's very odd. The only thing about these is they're kind of synchronous.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That could just be a coincidence. But
they're on a different circuit?
Yeah.
Oh,
like different light switches. I don't know electrical. Like that could be the same circuit. I'm not sure.
That could be the same circuit, and then you just have 2 switches.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So when you hit one switch and then you hit the other one, you can turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a 3-way switch. So yeah, that's the same circuit. But even still,
like the left side has a switch, the right side has a switch.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Those are 3-way switches. So that's most likely one circuit. But that's good to know.
Yeah. So, little things like lights and stuff. The big thing with Harry is like the throwing of things and the aportation. Like you can go to the video. There's one. Scroll down some. That is tray being slung off table and
let's see
underneath spiderweb bowl.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
And behind this is literally just a wall. Like nobody's back there. Nobody's pushing it. It's just a wall. And this tray was up on top of the microwave. And it's a Saturday. Nobody's in the kitchen. And this really traumatized Bern and Madison. They were there by themselves. I was on a wedding delivery.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and they heard this in the back. And, it just comes slinging off.
That's staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the microwave, where should we be looking?
So, you'll see it. You can't miss it. This is,
oh, wow.
You can't miss it. So it didn't fall. It's literally just sitting on top of the microwave, and it comes slinging off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was a Saturday. It was time to clean the kitchen. Things like that happen all the time.
You can almost hear it say, damn it.
Yeah.
Just throw it out.
Yeah. It happens all the time. And it's just insane. There, of course, there's footage. I put a footage on there of the picture being pushed off the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Or
what was this?
It's just things that just happen.
Which picture? Oh, I see it.
Yeah. It just gets...
Ooh, okay.
All the time.
Let's make this a little bigger here. Okay. So you got a picture. It's on top of a shelf in the lobby area.
Yeah.
Just falls off. Nice.
Yeah.
Nothing else. It doesn't look like there's any breeze or anything else moves on the whole thing.
No. Door was shut. No breeze.
And this was 2023. So this is the
things still happen. It's not just but it's just kind of stuff like that. And then, there's one, and I have a video of me if you want to play the sound, but
sure.
Whenever we take naps there, I'm the heaviest sleeper in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I could sleep through a tornado, and I kept oversleeping and nobody could wake me up. So my thought process was, I have this big, huge PA system. Let me set an alarm clock on this PA system. So the laptop that plays our music during the day up by the soundboard, I just went to alarmclock.com and I picked a rooster sound and I cranked that PA as loud as it'll go. And I used that for an alarm clock for the better part of a year. And then I became immune to it and stopped waking up. Well, there's a couple things to note. One, we do not keep our soundboard turned all the way up. It plays music during the day, so it has to be low enough to hear the employees. So the fact that this rooster continues to go off, even if it went off because the computer glitched or something, it shouldn't be on full volume of the soundboard because the computer and the soundboard are separate.
Right.
And that stays at a low volume at all times. Second is, in this video, I think I posted the right one. You will see that I delete all of, I don't use the rooster anymore. I delete it, all the cues. I exit the website. I exit the internet browser. So this thing, whatever it is, keeps letting this rooster go off. In the middle of the night and all hours of the night. And when I go up, because I have to go up there to cut it off on the actual computer, like there's like a whole queue of like things set of like I guess it'd been off whenever we weren't there. And so it got me the other morning while I was taking my morning poop. And there's a rooster starts going off. And I'm not okay. I mean, it's so loud. You don't understand.
Right.
So, like, he'll just randomly set off this rooster. Sometimes at 3 a.m., sometimes at 6 a.m. But, like, it happens a lot in the middle of the night.
Right.
And, like, sometimes it'll happen as soon as we walk in the door. And it freaks me out so bad because it's like, I'm not ready to deal with you today. But I mean, I just didn't know what to do other than like start recording a video for Facebook of like, you see what I put up with, like, and I had to go turn it off. Like, it's insane. And it's so loud. It like shakes the walls to the building.
Where's it at? Is it on here or is it on your...
Rooster.
Oh, Rooster. Okay.
And you could just like, I mean, it's literally just me walking upstairs to turn it off, but like you can see. I mean, like, do you hear how loud that is? Yeah. Like, I mean, it's like, this is by myself in the morning. So, like, I'm like traumatized. Courtney's there. And like, we're like buddying system to turn it off.
Oh,
but yeah,
Lord.
just so you can like kind of see like that. Like, it's playful almost. Like, I don't know.
That's fabulous. Got a sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's feisty sometimes. Like, it just likes to kind of mess with us, I think. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. And I don't think I attached the other video, but I did video the screen, and it was just like he had all these like cues.
Right.
That was just like insane.
That's nuts.
Insane.
So we got, what else we got here? We got the triangle blanket. Yeah.
Yeah. So like back when we were finding triangles, like it looks like I neatly folded a blanket. I mean, it's just a picture, but like I swear to you, I did not do this. Nobody did this. And like it really freaked me out at the time because anytime there was a triangle, whether it be the lines in the tile to the floor or like if you zoom out of that, you can see the lines of the pole of the glass makes a cross. And there was always a cross. Like they always had it angled somehow to where there was like a cross. And I was like, oh God, they're coming to get us. They're coming to get us. Like, and it was just insane.
That's incredible. We got
like,
another triangle pennies. Yeah,
see, but look at it. It's like literally put right there on the tile to where if you want to get technical about it, the line comes off the top point of the like at the crossing point.
Oh,
like, and that wasn't just coincidence. The spiderweb bowls did that. And I like, so I've tried to like Google like what that even is. And it's just like insane.
Yeah.
And like the fact alone, like if I would have planted this, I would have at least swept the floor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I mean, it's like insane. Like, so like,
yeah, it's like, well, before we fake this, we got to make sure everyone knows our floors are perfectly clean.
Know what I mean? But this was like in the chaos of a day. Like, and I was like, oh my God, I hate it here. Like, there was just always triangles. And I don't see triangles anymore, which is another, like, okay, the random objects. Like, this isn't no coincidence. Like, this is like a toothpick.
What is this? The end of glasses?
This is the end of sunglasses, like the inside part of an ink pen, and like a broken toothpick or something.
That's some Blair Witch Project
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. Like, these are random things that you would like find under a couch.
Yeah.
Randomly in the shape of a triangle. Like, that is not normal. And I don't know.
These were out of view of the camera to see how they were set up?
Yeah. Because at the time, it was up in the loft, and we did not have cameras in the loft yet. We got cameras in the loft later on.
Right.
Once we really started doing events. And that is nothing more than, this building is 7,000 square feet. You know how expensive cameras are. We had to do a little bit at a time. So we had a lot of blind spots. And so like where the loft wasn't open all the time, we didn't put cameras up there yet. So it's just insane. And
have you had anyone come in like and investigate the place, or is it kind of just like, nah, not really?
No, I mean,
you don't really want to poke the bear?
When I started putting all this out there, I made it very clear, like, I don't want this to become a ghost hunting destination.
Right.
I have to work night shift with whatever they are, and I'm not trying to trigger nothing. Now, am I against somebody who is like a reputable psychic or like a reputable ghost hunter to come in and like give me their opinion and do research? No, I'm not. But I can't have every Tom, Dick, and Harry coming in there with their Amazon ghost hunting equipment, pissing this thing off. You know what I mean? Like, I've ordered my ghost kit from Amazon too. And I used to be a self-proclaimed ghost hunter. That don't mean you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I have no clue.
And so, like, I just can't open myself up to that.
I wasted so much money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I wasted it, but I don't know how to use any of it. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah. So, you know, I've tried, people have been very respectful. Like, because I made it very clear from the beginning. I was like, I'll tell you guys about this, but like, you can't be rolling in with all your equipment triggering Harry because I got to work with him and I'm not trying to do this. And they've been very respectful. They'll come in, they'll be like, where's Harry? But like nothing like that. Yeah. And again, I'm not again, like I'll probably at some point, maybe I'll find somebody I vibe with and let them come in there. But as long as I'm having to work night shift there, hell no.
Oh, yeah. So what's your shift?
Oh, I own it. I'm in and out all the time. Honestly, we don't work all through the night as much anymore. Mm-hmm. Depending on how many orders and stuff go out the next day, I'm coming in around 3 or 4. And I try to be out of there by 2, but sometimes I'm there till close. I mean, you know me. I work all the time. Right. I'm usually always there. Yeah. I sleep in the evenings.
Yeah. Man, so you decide to make this story public. What did you start to see it? You know, how did the interest start to brew after you did that?
Well, as soon as I posted it, it blew up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not like viral blow up, but like, I mean, it got a ton of reaction and followings. I was like, okay, well, people really like Harry. And it got to the point to where like I wasn't really posting every day, but like all of our comments, we'd be getting like 200 notifications a day. Like, where's the next Harry video? Like, and I'm like, God, okay, y'all. So,
what one did you tell?
The first one I told was the spiderweb bowl.
Okay.
Was the spiderweb bowl. And then I don't even remember what order, but at this point we've had like 12. Mm-hmm. And some of them will be like live action, like this is happening right now. Isn't this insane? And some of them's like backtracked old footage.
So you've caught stuff live.
Oh yeah. Like the prayer. I didn't put those videos on there, but there was a prayer stone. So once Harry videos got big, somebody that makes I can never remember her business name, but she makes these cute little like concrete clay glass pieces.
Where's she from?
What's her name? Her name's Jo Burka, and she's from Charleston. And God, I don't know why I can never remember.
What's her name?
Jo Burka.
Jo Burka.
I think. Yeah, Burka.
I'm going to just take a guess. Bits and Pieces?
Yes, Bits and Pieces. Okay. And she makes these cute little like prayer stone hearts. Okay. Like, and you'll see them.
Shout out Bits and Pieces.
Yeah, shout out Bits and Pieces, Joe. This is for you. And, you know, Joe, like, takes a TRX class instructed by, like, a mutual friend we have. So, like, you get the vibe of her right there, first picture.
Beautiful.
Yeah, first picture right there. They're these little hearts that you can hold in your hand.
Okay.
I don't know where they went.
I don't know. I thought I clicked
you saw it. Yeah. Right there, basically.
Okay. Bam. Home decor.
See, then they vanish.
Okay. Oh, so it's just okay.
Okay. I guess there's different shapes. But anyway, she makes these little heart ones that are like that kind of, and they're all unique and different in their own way. Mm-hmm. She made me one, and she like put a little ghost in the back of it and wrote Harry.
Oh.
And said, "This is my prayer stone for Harry." Now, a mutual friend gave this to me, and I had not talked about this. I had not told anybody about this stone in the bakery. I had not got it out of my car yet. Like, I waited to make this video until I got back in my car to make sure that my Harry stone was still in the car, and it was. I was, again, taking my morning poop. He loves to come at me when I'm taking I'm a very routine person, like, in the mornings. Like, once I get done with the cases, I go take my morning poop.
Harry's got some problems.
Yeah, and I'm, like, live streaming off the toilet. I'm like, guys, like, I can't do anything. Like, I'm not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's real. Like, I'm sitting here pooping. He's throwing something at the door. Like, so my prayer stone never leaves my car. I had not talked about it via text. Like, I mean, there's just no proof. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I hear something all of a sudden pelt at my door of the bathroom. Like something hits my door full force. And I'm like, oh, hell no. So I'm like, help me. You know, like hollering to the
like,
staff, like, somebody help. And so here comes Courtney. I'm like, Courtney, what just hit the door? And she's like, prayer stone? Is this your prayer stone? And I'm like, no, my prayer stone's in the car. Like, what are you talking about, a prayer stone? And he like a prayer stone, like one of these, because they're all a little bit different, unique. And I
Right.
turned it around. It didn't have the ghost and it didn't say Harry. So I knew that it wasn't the Harry prayer stone.
Mhm.
And one hit the door.
It was a different one.
Completely different.
You have no clue where it came from.
Maybe, like, I'm pretty sure, like, when you go to girls' night out, you get like a little swag bag before you go. And like people like put stuff in there. I'm almost positive that one year I had the swag bag and I had one of those little stones in it. Like she donated them.
Oh, gotcha.
But this thing has been in the storage closet forever. Like it's one of the bags. Like I'm ADHD. I just throw stuff in a bag of a bag and put it in a closet.
Yeah, just get it out of your way.
And so like I'm pretty sure that's maybe where it came from. But I mean, you're talking, I got this prayer stone the day before and the next morning, a stone that I haven't seen in at least 3 years and never taken out of the bag I got it from, aportates and hits my bathroom door. Now, first off, maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know. Doesn't feel like a coincidence. But like, how would he even know about that?
Yeah.
Is he like, are they all seeing? Like, do they know what happens outside of the bakery walls?
I mean, you'd have to know something if you're just, let's just say you're just floating around like, oh, well, I know the dark secrets of all these people. But I mean, prayer stone, that's pretty.
I mean, you know what I mean,
It's
though?
not a dark secret, but
it technically could be a coincidence. He throws stuff all the time. But for it to come to me specifically in the bathroom while I'm in it and come directly at the door
yeah.
and be the thing that I got the day before, almost like, ha. Like,
Is that on your Facebook?
yeah,
Rock
it is.
City Prayer Stone. Let's see if we can
Let's
find
see.
it
It could
here. Video.
I know there's like a
Pages, posts.
there's like a playlist. You're tech savvy. If you can get to the video playlist, there's like a bakery's haunted playlist.
You're too kind. I will see if I can figure it out. We did find out about
More,
a page
and
called
then
Lori's
videos.
Kidney Stone. If anyone needs to, no, that was the
Thoughts and
first one
prayers
that
for
popped
Lori's
up.
kidney stone.
Yeah. Okay. So videos.
Well, if you go to photos, videos should be. Oh God, I don't know.
You would think so. I don't see them anywhere.
Where's
Let's go photos.
and then videos up
Albums. Man,
top.
this
Is there not like videos?
There should be videos there. There's no videos. Did
No.
Harry hide the videos?
No, I mean it's definitely on there. That's pretty much all I post.
Okay. Well, we're gonna find it. Let's see.
Pause briefly for a commercial.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Hey.
Wait, so is videos not on there as
I don't
an album?
I don't see anywhere. Do I have to go?
Like usually under albums, there's like a video. Like it says video.
Well, I know that's how phones work. Let's see if something switches if I go from my personal page, which I'm showing, which ain't that big a deal. But let's see, Rock City.
They'll stalk you now.
Let's see. Okay, following.
Because usually, like it just says videos.
Where's the videos? They're not there. Oh, Reels.
Maybe.
I bet it's Reels. Yep, that's Reels. Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling me tech savvy, but it's completely debunked.
Let me see which one it is. It's not that one. Hold on. I'm like sitting in my car.
Right here.
I feel like that's a snack wrap video.
I like snack wraps.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know which one it is. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, that's my snack wrap video.
Okay.
Go back. Okay. Right. Hold on. What's that of me in the bathroom? Right there in the bathroom.
Right here?
No. Beside of the cake.
Right here.
I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Forgive me for looking at hot mess.
This is just me telling a story,
I
basically.
was doing a cake killer giveaway video today.
But like you can.
Oh,
I
it's
was not
the
giving
story
guys
you just
a
told?
hairy ghost video
Yeah.
today.
Okay, let's
You gotta let me spread out.
and I can always fast forward it.
it. They're all following the Harry series, just like all y'all. And she was like, "Let me make her a prayer stone." Super sweet, right? I'll show it to you. It's this little heart, and it's got.
Boom.
Boom. And then when you.
Is that the one that hit
That's-
the wall?
Nope.
Oh, it's a different one.
Mm-hmm. And like if you let me flip it around, it'll show you that like
pieces on the back. She put this cute little
ghost.
Oh.
And Harry. Now you can if you can figure out how to fast forward to this, I actually have like live me recording on my phone coming out of the bathroom, and you can see that it's like a different stone.
Oh, we don't have to fast forward. I'm down. I'm in again.
It's long.
Does it make me a little nervous? Absolutely. I don't want Sugar Harry if he ain't in a pair of stones. Okay? And I'm not exactly the prayed up type. You know, no hate there. But, you know, I'm not the most prayed up person in the world. But it still is good juju. Now I just got this stone. I haven't even taken it to the bakery yet.
Morgan, if anyone's going to heaven, you're going.
I don't know about that.
I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you.
Basket ready.
Had to pause just to make that note.
I
Oh
haven't
Lord.
taken it in there yet.
I never thought I would have so many videos taking my morning poop until I started this series. I mean, we've reached a new level in our friendship.
It's perfect. It's just too perfect.
Taking 10, decompressing, having my me time. Okay? Now, I'm literally just sitting there pooping. I mean, I'm like mid-poop, guys. Like, I couldn't get up and run off this toilet if I wanted to. Because I am mid-poop. So, I do this.
Do you ever think it's like painful to like watch yourself back?
Oh, listen.
I hate watching myself back.
You're absolutely perfect. But I know what you're saying. Like, no, I know what you're saying. I get the same way. But yeah, no, I'm loving this. But also, I'm going to put it in super fast forward motion after the fact. So, but yeah, this is.
Get out your camera and
you're natural.
film this, which is messed up in itself. So please enjoy this video of me crashing out on the toilet mid poop while Harry's trying to attack me. I'll insert it now. Excuse me? Courtney, I'm literally sitting on the toilet and something just slammed on the door. The prayer stone that I never even took out of the car. Which is messed up in itself. So please enjoy this video of me crashing out on the toilet mid-poop while Harry's trying to attack me. I'll insert it now. Excuse me? Courtney, I'm literally sitting on the toilet and something just slammed on the door. The prayer stone that I never even took out of the car.
My best friend sent me a picture of Miss Pearl from SpongeBob.
Right?
This angle of me. It was funny.
This
is great.
Dude, you're gonna make me cry. Are you serious? Hold on, I'm coming.
Now this is the different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, I'm gonna show it right here, and like you can see that it's a completely different stone.
Now that you
Oh my
enjoyed
God.
that little laugh, stop the video. I get up.
I think I just was rambling.
No, that's perfect. Oh man, that's nuts. When did that was
But,
recent.
like, yeah. So like, I don't know. Like you can edit it back in, but like anyway, like I do end up showing another video, and it's like it's a different stone. And this was very recent. I mean, this was 3 weeks ago, maybe. I mean, it's like right after I started making the series. This was like episode 4.5 is what I called it.
Right.
So yeah, like things happen all the time. And like back when we used to go to Weston and stuff, we would always download like this little ghost app. It's called like Ghost M2 or something. And we did it for the Tappy feature.
Tappy feature?
Yeah, it has like a feature to where like you can turn the sensitivity up and down. And like, you know, like technically they can like touch the screen and it like taps.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Communicate like tap once or tap once for yes, twice for no.
Right.
And it has like a million different things like EVPs and all of this. But like we mainly used it for the tap feature. It's like, I don't know how I feel about an app.
Yeah.
And we deleted it off our phone. We always delete it off our phone before we come home. Like I make Courtney delete it off her phone. It's deleted off mine. We haven't had this on our phone for years. We're working night shift the other night. It's maybe like 3 a.m., 3 a.m. No, backtrack. I think it might have been like 12:40. I don't know. But she had her phone up by the iPad where you check out because she had it plugged into the DoorDash charger charging. And one of the things on this ghost app is it has like a radar detector. Like if it picks up energies, it goes like ding and like it shows up like green, yellow, or red.
Right.
Based on the strength of it. Well, all of a sudden, like I'd hear this noise in my sleep. Like I know this noise. I hear ding, ding. And we both just look at each other like, what is that? And it's so loud. And we're like, is that the ghost app? And so we're like crashing out. We're like, why is the ghost app open? Where's it coming from? Well, it re-downloaded itself onto her phone.
Oh, wow.
It was open. Like not only when you open the app, you also have to hit power to like turn all the readers on. So like not only did it re-download itself, open the app and hit power, it's going off like crazy. Like it's just dinging back to back to back. So we're like filming and we're like, what do we do? Like who's going to go turn it off? I don't want to turn it off. Well, eventually I get the nerve to walk out there. And as soon as I walk up to the phone, because it also has like a spirit box thing to where like it can pick up words, it says leave.
Ooh.
Like the second I walk up to it, it just says leave. And so obviously I crash out. I run as fast as I can out of the store. Courtney falls. Like it's every man for himself. Like, but it's just like little things like that like things that I would normally be like, well, that's total BS. Like that's an app on your phone. Like it freaking re-downloaded itself after not being on there for years. Like,
oh yeah. Have you heard of Ghost Tube? There's one called Ghost Tube that just says like, have you heard of the Estes method with a spirit box? So you have a spirit box running and then one person puts on noise canceling headphones and listens to the spirit box and then the other person asks questions. And the spirit box basically runs through radio stations and pulls words out.
It always overstimulates me.
Oh, it's a lot.
Because it's so loud.
Yeah,
and like, I just don't have the brain for it. I'm like, God, like it's so loud. I can't make out what it's saying.
It is a lot. But they have that. And then we would do like a double blind test. We'd run this app called Ghost App and it would sit there and say words and stuff. But sometimes they correlate.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, we're all going to die.
It was, what is it's not Weston. What's some of the other
Moundsville?
ones? Not Moundsville. There's one other one.
You got the sanitarium in Kentucky.
Yes.
I can't remember. I mean,
not the old hospital, but there's a sanitarium.
Let me see. In West Virginia or Kentucky?
It might be Ohio. No, that's Moundsville.
Let's see. Kentucky. Kentucky's is Waverly Hills.
Waverly Hills. Yes, that's where we were, was Waverly Hills. Sorry, they all blend together.
No, yeah. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. And like, it was insane because like we had the like spirit box or whatever. And like it said one of our names. Like it said one of our names. And like, that's insane to me because it wasn't like an app. It was like it was crazy. And then it threw a seashell at us, like a seashell randomly came flying at us and it said seashell.
I never thought we'd have the reason to play this on the show, but now we do. So let's see. Salem, Mass, Creepalachia. So we went to Salem and we did you got my little YouTube face here. I
wonder.
So we did this spirit box session.
So where were you at in Salem?
So we stayed at the Henry Derby House, which is apparently the second most haunted Airbnb on a bunch of lists in America. I mean, take that for what you will. But so let me just set it up here and then we could actually just watch this. I own this, so why not? But yeah, see what you think about it. But I did a little vlog where I went around Salem. It's about 40 minutes long. It's a lot of fun, but
I love Salem.
Yeah, it's a good time. The last night here, we're going to make sure you all know by the time this is over that the Henry Derby House is in fact haunted. All right, it's filmed Esty Session 1. What do I say? Do I say something certain? Respect. No cussing? Esty Session
Not no cussing.
Where did I put that other camera? The first two sessions were quiet. Some static, a few flickers, nothing you could call definitive. And I'll be honest, part of me thought maybe that was it. Another cool old house with more legends than ghosts. So I'm gonna skip ahead, past the setups, past the small talk, right to the moment where everything changed. We're in the den at the Henry Derby House. Lindsay is asking the questions, Megan's got the headphones on, locked into the spirit box, and the Ghost Tube app is blaring. This is where I felt it. Probably the most paranormal moment I've ever experienced up until this point. This was pre-Trans-Allegheny, but yes.
I want you to narrate my life.
Oh, yeah.
I could listen to you talk all day.
Let's do. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I thought, let's do like a haunted Anthony Bourdain episode or something, But feel like a story anymore. It felt personal. And I also might add that I always heard that people's batteries drain when ghosts are present. I never thought this was a thing, but I've been doing this for approximately 14 years, and never have I not hit record or knew how charged the batteries were. And actually, one of our cameras died.
Would you mind sharing? Hello. My name is Lindsay. What's your name?
That was an added bill.
Wealthy.
Oh no, they did not just say that.
Wealthy and Anthony.
Red flag.
Here's the crazy part. For those listening, Megan is married to Anthony.
Is your name Anthony? We do have a friend here named Anthony.
25.
Are you 25 years old?
So she's married.
And he's in the room.
Stop.
Yes. She's married to Anthony, the person with the headphones on.
That's
and then
crazy.
The app says Anthony. Megan says red flag right after that.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's insane. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, what a coincidence.
It's weird.
Let's just say it was a coincidence. What are the odds? 1 in a million?
Yeah.
That it says
That
those
wasn't a
two
coincidence.
things? I mean, come on.
I feel like you could write off anything as a coincidence if you want to write it off as a coincidence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. I think that there has been coincidences, but also there are skeptics that just say, oh, no. They just write it off and can't believe it. Because it is a little creepy to believe it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe I kind of don't know anything about what's going on, you know? So maybe that's what it is. But so
That's
fun,
insane.
though. Is it,
though?
I mean...
I get it. It's your side hobby.
Right.
Okay. But what if you were sitting here in your podcast studio doing something and things just came flying at you?
That makes sense. Yeah. I mean,
Is
there
that
ain't
gonna freak
wrenches
you
being...
out?
There's not wrenches being thrown at my stuff.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little weird. And I'm, again, becoming adapted to it. We're at peace. I feel like the energies are different. But, I mean, it got really scary. I mean, at some point, I'm going to have to tell the bunny story. And I have not told the bunny story. I said I would never speak of the bunny. But, it got really scary there for a minute. And, I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I want to work with a ghost forever.
Are you going to tell the bunny story?
Do you want me to tell the bunny story?
I got to ask. I don't want to ruin it.
This is this is the big drop. This is the bunny story. And, but I can tell you if you want. But, I don't have any proof. It's just a story.
I don't care. You don't have to prove nothing
so,
to me.
that's on you if you believe it or not.
I 110% believe anything you tell me.
I guess I'll drop the bunny story, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. So, there was this bunny. And it was one of those that you buy at Walmart at Easter time in the toy aisle. You gave it eggs through its mouth. It pooped it out into a basket and hopped around and probably sang a song or something. You know, just one of those little bunnies. My aunt had got it, or I don't even know where it came. We just had the bunny. And this bunny started randomly appearing places. It would be in the middle of the floor. It would be up levitated on something super high that it would never be at. It would be on top of the display case. It would be on the couch. And it really started freaking me out because this thing had eyes. You know what I mean? And you're like, how is this bunny moving around? So I ended up starting to hide the bunny and not telling anybody where I was putting it because I felt like somebody was messing with me because I was so creeped out about other stuff anyway. The bunny would still come out and I would hide it in places that there's no way anybody would find it. You know what I mean? It was hidden and it would still come out. And it got to the point, I guess I was making whatever it was mad because I was the one that's hell no. You know what I mean? I kept taking it away.
Right.
So we nap there a lot. like, because we'd pull 24, 30-hour shifts. So, like, we'd always pick a couch and nap at it. It got to the point to where I would wake up and the bunny would be, like, under the blanket with me. Like, literally under my blanket. And I would, like, feel something on my chest, and I would almost pass out of a heart attack when I opened the blanket and the bunny was there.
What?
Like, it would be in my book bag. Like, I'd go to, like, unzip my book bag, and there's the bunny inside of my book bag.
Okay, that's not fun.
Like, and so this bunny, I was, like, really about to give me, like, a mental breakdown.
Right.
This bunny. And what really set me off was one year, it was close to Valentine's Day. And, like, I was actually sleeping in the green room, which is Harry's bedroom. Like, the room always freaks you out.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up and this bunny was, like, facing me, like, on my pillow, like, face to face, nose to nose with this bunny. And that's when, like, I really crashed out. Okay. I mean, I was, like, at the end of my wits with this bunny. I said, never again. And I took this bunny, and back in the back of the green room, there's, like, shelving, like, behind pipe and drape. And we keep our seasonal storage there. So I took, like, a big heavy duty tote with, like, the kind of lids you have to, like, snap on. And I put that bunny down there at the bottom of the shelf. Now, fast forward. We had a fire up in the green room. And it was so random. There's no equipment up in the green room. There's nothing really plugged in that could cause a fire. We were like, why in the world would the fire start up there? We never even go up there. So our automatic assumption was the fire started at the breaker box, because there's breaker boxes back there. That's just what we just assumed. It was an electrical fire.
Right.
Something was wrong with that's what you assume. And so, you know, anytime you have a fire, this is my first time with a fire. I didn't know this, but they send out investigators after the fire, you know, see where the fire started, what caused it. It's totally normal. And the fire did not start at the breaker box. The fire started at a wall to where there was no plugins. Like, there was nothing electrical over there. Like, it was literally just a wall. And it almost, like, is to the point where I look like an arsonist. Not that they thought I was an arsonist, because it's a small town. People know who I am, but, like,
well, us being anxious,
you know what I mean?
We're gonna think oh, they're gonna think I did this.
They literally, like, asked me, they're like, are you sure nobody's been up here? Because this fire was not of, like, natural causes. Like, it's not an electrical fire. Like, it just started right here. And I'm like, no. So, like, I'm showing them all the security footage of, like, where we were 3 hours prior and how we never hit the stairs. Like, nobody was ever anywhere close up there to, like, you know, make sure they know that I didn't start this fire. Well, once I realized, like, once I went up there with them to see where the fire started, like, you know how, like, when a fire starts, you can see, like, the dark spot, like, on the wall. Like, it's very obvious where the fire starts. It was the tote I put the bunny in.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. And, like, it was literally the tote that I put the bunny in. And it almost burnt the green room down.
Oh, my goodness.
And, like, lucky for us, like, our sprinkler system caught in. But, like, the fire started in the bunny tote. And the bunny has been nowhere to be found since. Like, everything else, you had, like, charred remains, like you do in a fire. Like, you would see, like, the skeleton or something, or, like, charred remains of all the stuff. Because the water, I mean, it was floor to ceiling flames, but, like, the water did more damage than the fire. Like, the heavy duty sprinkler systems put it out pretty quick, thankfully. And the fire department got there really quick. So the smoke and water was the main damage. But so there wasn't really anything, like, burnt to ash, if that makes sense. Like, you could see the melted remains of everything that burnt. The bunny's gone.
No more bunny?
No more bunny. It's not in the tote. It started in the tote I put it in, and I have not laid eyes on that bunny since. I mean, I went through everything. I went through all the charred remains, all the ashes, thinking I would see the remains of this bunny somewhere, and it would make me feel, but the bunny's gone. Never saw the bunny again.
How can I find this bunny?
So Google, like, Easter bunny, eat eggs, poop eggs in basket. I don't know, like,
I'm gonna
dancing Easter bunny.
Easter bunny, poop eggs, Easter basket,
toy plush. I don't know.
Toy. Let's see what we got here. We got to find this bunny. Images.
I'm trying to think. Let's see if I can find it. I mean, it was like a white, fluffy bunny.
Oh, it was fluffy and it
like,
pooped.
It was like, you know, those singing, like, Walmart has them lined on the shelf every Valentine's Day.
What's with this thing and poop, Morgan?
But
It's,
you know what?
like-
I say poop, but like you would put an egg.
Well, I
in
mean, it
like,
bursts.
it was kind of like that purple thing, only it was like white and plushy on the outside.
right.
And like you would put eggs in its mouth, and it held a basket. And once the egg went through its mouth, it would like pop out in the basket, if that made sense.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, it's not pooping. It's
Or like
it's,
you would drop eggs in the basket, and then it would like come out of its butt. Like I don't know.
It's
like
birthing a baby.
it's basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it was honestly similar to these.
This
like
one?
it's not the same, but that's kind of the vibe.
Gotcha. No, I got it.
You know what I mean? I'll try my best to find it and send it to you. But this bunny, I have never seen it since. And nobody will ever convince me that bunny, like, that it didn't, like, implode and start that fire.
Mm.
And I know I sound crazy. I've proved my innocence. I didn't start the fire. But it's just like, I'm the only person who knew where that bunny was. I know the tote it was in. And you mean to tell me the only thing it was in the tote with is like Easter grass and like plastic Easter baskets, like things like that. Like there was nothing battery. There was no chemicals. Like it was just paper products. You know what I mean? And now I can't see the remains. Like it's just gone.
Mm.
And like it sent me down a wormhole because I'm like, what if whatever's here started the fire before? Because I don't think they ever found a cause of the Woolworth fire.
Mm. Wow.
And like it really just kind of sent me down like a wormhole. And which is why I say we do not speak about the bunny, because
Woolworth Fire.
I really don't think they found a cause.
65th anniversary was, when was this? Charleston Fire Department. Oh yeah, they have like
Yeah, they have a memorial every year.
every year. And that was your building, or was it the whole block?
No, so it used to be the Woolworth department store. And it was like that building. Like they walked in the first floor and like fell through the basement in flames and like died basically.
Goodness gracious.
It's awful. And so I try to tread lightly because I don't want to come off as disrespectful to like a really tragic event.
Yeah, no.
But like,
But
I'm not so sure that we have to do, it's not
Charleston.
1979. It was in the 40s. If you just
Got
do
it.
Woolworth Fire, Charleston, West Virginia. But like, I'm not so sure that whatever was there didn't start the Woolworth fire. And after the fire is when we stopped being scared. I like whatever's there now doesn't feel mean.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it says March 4th, 2014 marked the 65th anniversary of the Charleston Woolworth Fire, where we lost 7 of our brother firefighters.
mhm.
So that's, I can't do math, 76 years ago.
something like that. Like it was like 1949 or something.
Yeah, it says, while searching for the fire inside the Woolworth building, the first floor gave way and collapsed, sending firefighters into the smoke and flames below. While some of the firefighters were able to be rescued from the basement, others were not. 7 firefighters perished, including some of those who were attempting to rescue their brothers. 13 firefighters were injured, and loss and damage was over $1 million.
Which back then was like a lot of money.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's all the money. A memorial plaque stands as a constant reminder of that fateful day and is located on the original building that still stands at the corner of Capitol and Courier Streets, and that's your building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean they had to like rebuild, but like I guess some of the bones are still there. And then before that, it was like I don't know, it's like a nickel and dime store or something. But like it's hard because like back then, like Google didn't exist. So like when you go prior to what was there, like Woolworth Fire, you have to really be like a history buff that knows how to like check records and stuff. And I'm just not that girl. I'm not that girly.
Mhm.
So I don't really know. But something in my gut has just always told me it's not the firefighters. And I don't want to do the firefighters injustice. Like if one of them are not at peace and that's them trying to talk and get their word out, by all means, somebody tell me and somebody let me know what they need to say to be at peace. But I just always kind of had a bad feeling that like whatever it is, because like I said, I feel like there's multiple energies. Like I feel like there's a bad energy that comes in and out of that space.
Well, imagine the energy that happens when you go through something like that.
Yeah.
And there has to be a point where you realize, like, I'm not going to make it.
Yeah.
You know, that just,
I mean, it's incredibly
devastating.
sad. Like, so one of the guys, and I again, like, I'm not a history buff. I don't want to tell this wrong, but one of the guys actually went back in for his friend
Mm.
because he thought like one of his friends hadn't made it out yet. Well, it turns out his friend had made it out and he went back in for nothing. And he was one of the ones that passed. And it's really, truly just like heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's
Like it was
devastating. So pictures of the aftermath here that they have on the internet. So I need to show people pictures while we're at it of the inside. Let's see.
It should be on the internet. Yeah.
Gorgeous space. What did you cover every surface of this when y'all moved in? Like, what was it like when you moved in? Was it in need of?
I mean, honestly, the iFit 24 that it was, like, its color was kind of like an off orange. So that's why our walls don't completely match our yellow.
Oh, was it a gym?
Yeah, it was an iFit 24 last. It's been multiple things, but the last thing it was an iFit 24. So the walls were already that color, and it was close enough to our logo color that we didn't bother painting.
Yeah,
but, you know,
awesome.
we put posters all over the mirrors, put the rope lights up. I mean, outside, honestly, it was just kind of cosmetic. Like, we just hung some lights and put band posters up everywhere. We had to do some hard plumbing for our sink and kegerator, but aside from that, we just kind of left it as is.
Did you talk to the previous business owner and be like, did y'all ever kind of...
I've been stopped by several people, yes. I've had so many stories from people who's worked at it when it was Impulse, Banana Joe's, Muldoon's. And it's not just like one walk of life. I mean, you're talking about like the 70-year-old grandma that goes to church every Sunday will comment on Facebook and be like, oh, I used to work there when it was Muldoon's. Like, it's so haunted. You know what I mean? Or like,
oh, wow.
I've been stopped in the middle of Walmart. It's like, hey, I was a bouncer there when it was Impulse. Like, is it haunted for you? Like, people come up to me before I ever started sharing this. I've been in wedding consults and somebody's like grandma that's there is like, yeah, I used to work here. There was an Italian restaurant in the basement. Like, did you ever see the little girl? Like, I mean, it's crazy.
Have you saw a little girl or
I
no?
haven't seen a little girl.
Okay.
I have not seen, I've seen a shadow man, but not a little girl.
Shadow Man. Where at?
Shadow Man. You'll see it. You'll see it. I mean, Shadow Man sometimes. I don't have it on footage.
Oh, you don't have it on?
I don't have it on footage, but like, well, you can see it. And like, I know like DJ Nick Scott like used to work in that DJ booth and like he's told stories about it. And some girl was messaging me that was like a bartender down in the boom boom room, which is what they call the basement. And she said they'd come in like after like the weekend and like all the liquor bottles would be like spread across the floor.
Mm.
And she said, do you still hear the metal banging in the stairway? And I'm like, yes, every day.
Mm.
And she's like, yeah, like it used to drive me crazy. Like it sounds like somebody's just taking a metal pipe and like hitting as hard as they can.
Wow.
So like I did not bring it there. I say all that to say, like, I didn't bring nothing attached to me and came to the bakery. Like there is years and years and years of people talking about this. And I just so happened to live in the era and have a business in the era of security footage, smartphones, internet. You know what I mean?
Yep. Stone tape theory. I'm telling you, I'm going to Google the exact definition. So I'll tell you the exact definition. So the stone tape theory suggests that materials like stone can act as a recording medium, capturing emotional or traumatic events and replaying them under certain conditions. This concept is often used to explain residual hauntings, where apparitions or sounds seem to replay without interacting with their surroundings. Yours interact. The theory gained popularity from the 1972 BBC play The Stone Tape, which depicted a team of researchers discovering that a stone could record and replay past events.
Okay, so tell me what these certain conditions are so I can get rid of these certain conditions.
That's a good point.
Like, how do we make these conditions not?
Yeah, I've had people come in and tell me about artifacts, like you mentioned in the bunny, but the bunny's gone now, but they would have people come in and like they would just sense what artifacts they felt were haunted, and they'd find some stuff that was like racist paintings and statues and different things like of the occult and things like that, and then they'd have some kind of I don't know, process where they burned it. They would always burn it outside and then it quit. It doesn't sound like that's anything to do with here. It just sounds like it's messing with the stuff. You're not seeing any kind of, well, you're seeing a shadow figure, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to even act like I know what's going on, but I think if no one's blessed it yet, might as well have someone. I mean, I know someone's listening has done this seriously. I had the guy, Psychic Michael, who seems to be the real deal. Like, and he's a Christian psychic.
Yeah.
So he can go in, he can do the whole thing.
So,
He
like,
works
how
with.
does that work though? Because I feel like in the churches that I grew up, they were like, no, that's of the devil.
See, he talks about that. He says a lot of people feel differently, but he works with witches and everything.
Yeah.
He's very open to collaboration. So he thinks it's very much involved with religion. It's intertwined, which it's faith, it doesn't necessarily religion him. It's like his way of life. But yeah, he, there's all kinds of different beliefs. He's definitely new school when it comes to that stuff. But
yeah,
I don't know. But then, like, you think, like, well, if I'm not a believer, does it matter? I don't really think it necessarily does, because if other people have had this haunting experience, it's mainly just the location and, stone tape theory type stuff.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's just, I mean, seven firefighters died in the basement.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I just I don't know,
that doesn't just happen and then just go away.
No, and I don't know, again, I shift. Nobody knows the answer. I'm so open. I'm constantly hearing something and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. But I really have been diving into the whole, time is not linear. And there's multiple timelines and quantum immortality and how sometimes the timelines can cross. And I'm it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever been down any of those wormholes.
No, I'm down.
But go down those wormholes.
I can think of infinity for 17 hours.
Yeah.
Where I'm just infinity is never ending.
Yeah.
If the universe is infinite, here's all the things that supposedly have to happen. Not only have we had this conversation before, we've had it infinite number of times.
And
where there's infinite different interactions.
Yes.
Where you murder me, I murder you. There's all kinds of different things.
Anything that can happen did happen.
Yes.
That's insane to me.
That's
and it overstimulates my brain.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm I hear people who's shared these stories. I love TikTok, and I love TikTok for the fact that it's a platform to where people can tell their stories, and you either believe me or you don't. But I've heard all these stories of people who thinks they've changed timelines, because of quantum immortality. They died, so they switched to the closest timeline to them, and this is why. Bam, 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 and it's you hear all these stories, and it's they're so believable.
Yeah,
and I believe it now because all this crazy shit is happening at the bakery.
Sure.
And I'm anything's possible, bro.
I mean, it really is. Well, we haven't even, I don't know how much percentage of the ocean that we haven't even
freaks me out.
Looked, what is it? The Marianas Trench or whatever. Yeah. There's so many things we haven't discovered. And it's you really think in all of this universe that we're the only ones here, that it's this right here. This was it. They was okay, we got Adam, we got Eve, which is great. Believe what you want. But you think that this place is the only place ever to exist in an infinite universe? And
okay, so all the galaxies, I've thought about, because there's a gazillion galaxies with a gazillion of, we don't know, we'll never know, but we know that when you zoom in to space, there's a million of galaxies just like ours, trillions and trillions, infinity amount. What if those are all the different timelines? What if there's holes? What if aliens are just advanced versions of us, or not as advanced versions of us? What if somebody's there's so many possibilities, and I could talk about it all day.
Yeah, there could be a sun somewhere else that created life somewhere else. And I guess the only, because aliens are real, let's just be honest.
Oh, for sure.
I mean.
And there's actually an unclassified CIA document or whatever. And I haven't read the actual document. I've just kind of got quick synopsises online. So please fact check me. But astral travel, is that what it's called? It's real. They did a research on it to where
astral projection.
Astral projection. Yeah. And things like that. And the CIA was researching this. The documents aren't classified. It's been proven that these things can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I feel we're just so nothing shocks us anymore.
It's the
We're
screens.
desensitized.
Yeah.
Like,
The screens have took our sensitivity. Like,
yeah.
they've pretty much pretty much stated, like, yes, there's life on other, like, there are unidentified objects that we can't explain, and there's life elsewhere. I mean, they've had a congressional hearing with like fighter pilots who come out and they give this unclassified account of their experience, and we have on tape of them seeing the Tic Tac UFO and seeing all these different things that we can't explain. I mean, it's there's something to it. Now, the argument you have is like, well, we got 8K resolution now. Why aren't we getting a clear picture? Why aren't we getting clear images? I mean, we kind of are.
Than that.
I mean, yeah, but we kind of are. Like, I just seen your Google Drive. I'm like, this is pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I don't know. We'll never know. I don't think we'll ever know.
Yeah.
Like, I think if somebody ever does figure it out, we'll be long gone.
It's kind of comforting thinking about just that there's more.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I get the thought of like being hyper religious and knowing exactly what happens. I'm going to live this life. I'm going to die. And this is what happens.
I'm too curious to just have like blind faith. I don't know how to say that without like offending somebody, but like it is comforting to know that no matter what it is, like there is something bigger than us.
Oh yeah. Well, faith is a word because it originated from having faith in something you couldn't necessarily tangibly see.
Yeah.
That's why the word exists. So I get it. It's like I see of like, okay, it's between the lights stay on or the lights click off. Which do you want to pick? Like, I'd rather have the lights on for my infinite life, you know, and you know, what is heaven? I don't know. It's different things for everybody. I've lived heaven on earth, in my opinion. But I really don't know, but I get it. But yeah, people understand that. I mean, because a lot of people I think more people question their faith than not. I think someone just has to completely turn their blinders on, essentially, to not question it ever. It's just a lot of people find their way out of that, and it boils down to faith, you know?
Yeah.
But which I think's great if someone uses it in a positive way. And I think we let all this little BS get in the way of like giving a damn who people love and giving a damn about, what political party you are and what kind of beliefs you have when it comes to private or public education or all this different
and
stuff.
They just get so caught up in it. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I don't care if you want to lick a dinosaur's butthole. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, just leave me be and go live your best life. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many more interesting things. Like, the world is so hauntingly beautiful.
Yeah.
To think about. I was telling another Sam Smith that came here. I was like, think about a strawberry it just pops out of this vine. You grab it, you take a bite of it, and it's the best freaking thing you ever ate. That just started growing.
Yeah.
That's
out of the ground.
That's the biggest evidence to me of like heaven. To be honest, seeing all these things.
Strawberries. I think I would say Taco Bell.
I mean, yeah, talk about on that. People come up with these ideas and they create and they do these different things. And, they all of a sudden they start a bakery and they start having concerts there and they start, letting themselves loose and showing their personality, and all this beautiful stuff is so much more interesting than all this BS we get caught up in, or like what the news tells us to believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's so many more interesting things.
There is.
Like
we should
Harry.
just all be at peace.
I know. We all need a Harry, except for the wrench throwing Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you, Harry, but it's a little dangerous.
Well, I'm definitely a Harry believer. There are a lot of Harry believers out there. I was actually shocked at how many people are like, oh yeah, like definitely. Like, I thought I'd have a lot more skeptics. And that's okay if I do. Like, I said from the get-go, like, I'm not trying to prove anything. Like, you believe what you want to believe. I have absolutely zero reason to fake this or edit this. Take it as you wish.
Yeah.
And, like, it's almost like therapy to like talk about it, because then you hear other people's stories and I'm like, okay, like this isn't only happening to me. Like other people have experienced crazy stuff like this. And like, it's just cool to put it out there.
Oh yeah.
And I like it, and it's, I don't know.
Well, a lot of people, you can be more open about this now because people are, that's one good thing about social media is it's giving people the ability to express their voice that they didn't have before.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's
sometimes.
bad and good. That's bad and good. Some people deserve to be silenced.
Yeah. For sure. Well, which I'm glass half full with it. Like I love the ability for people to relate and to hear things like this. And I think that's why like people are like, yeah, I can kind of talk about my experience now. Cause I think the majority of people have had this stuff if they're susceptible to it and they're open to it. But and there's a lot of crazy people too. I mean, let's be honest, but
there is. I would like to think I'm not one of them, but that's to be determined.
Oh, no.
We're not sure yet.
No, I'm a hairy believer for sure. Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to lay all this out for me. We'll
I
have to do
appreciate
this
you
again.
having me.
Yeah, we'll have to have the part 2.
Yeah.
For sure.
This might already be part 2. I feel like this is long.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Oh, we're over 2 hours. But on that, how can people find you, follow you, and what else do we have in store?
You can always follow us on Facebook. It's Rock City Cake Company. If you're a TikToker, like I've been putting it on my personal TikTok because I'm hacked out of the Rock City one. It's Morgan Morrison. But yeah, we want you to follow us along, not only for ghost stories, but for all the shenanigans we get into. We'll definitely keep everyone up to date with Harry. He's got a bigger fan base than we do at this point. So yeah, just follow along for the wild ride.
Heck yeah, and I'll pitch the products since Morgan, thinks you'll find them anyway and does it and wants to just get to know you as a person. The freaking cupcakes and the cake balls and like the Oreo balls and you make like 10 different flavors of different things.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go into a blessed sugar coma.
Yeah, this is your reminder. We do want you to come eat cupcakes, not summon ghosts. So just a friendly disclaimer. You can come see us, but it is to eat cupcakes, not summon the ghosts.
Heck yeah. Have y'all ever made a cannoli?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We do.
I love cannolis.
Cannolis are good. Are they like your favorite?
I mean, they're pretty great.
I don't think they're like my favorite.
So here's the thing. I'm not supposed to eat this stuff regularly, but
okay,
I'll eat a bite or two every now and then. But y'all make sugar-free?
Yeah, we make banging like keto sugar-free stuff. You like cheesecake?
Oh, yeah.
I'll make you a banging cheesecake.
Oh, man. I'm so pumped.
We have a lot of really good like keto cheesecakes.
Yeah.
We can do gluten-free, keto, all that, sugar-free.
I didn't know that. I'll have to do that.
We got you.
Yeah, it's always a staple stop when we go to Charleston. But thank you, Morgan. Until next time, everyone else, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Creepalachia if you haven't. And if you've had a paranormal experience, comment below. If you want to be on the show, email me at creepalachia@gmail.com. And also, we have merch now, creepalachia.shop. That helps the show grow and us to hear more amazing stories like Morgan's. And we're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all the places. And above all else, always remember, long live Appalachia.